Alright, I saw this in my recommended. It's called This Yu-Gi-Oh card is an Eternal Pain. I have no idea what this is or what this is about, but let's let him yap. Yu-Gi-Oh was introduced to Risebell the Star Adjuster, a monster capable of manipulating levels. At first, it seemed like a random one-off tech card that Konami had created to aid synchro summons. Yet later that same year, we received Risebell the Star Psyker, a curiously modified version of the previous. This card implied a greater narrative for Risebell given Psyker's effect had evolved versus that of Adjuster. When this is special summoned, target a face-up monster increase level by up to 3. Once per turn you have the player's turn, target face-up monster increase level by 1. Okay. Come 2014, we received Wavering Eyes, a quick play spell that took Risebell's lore in a strange new direction. First, it implied that Risebell wasn't inherently evil, despite what we might have assumed from his looks. Okay. Second, it introduced a culprit for Risebell's current form, Hypno Sister, a level 4 released earlier that same year. Thirdly, it tied the level 3 Psychic to Pendulums, a mechanic it seemingly had no relation to prior. This card gains effects based on the total number of cards in both players' pen zones. 1 or more gain start damage set battle, destroy. 3 or more monsters must attack if able. 4 if this destroys, draw 1. And then, of course, we know what Wavering Eyes does. I hope you guys know what Wavering Eyes does. Hypno Sissy, thank you. Someone had to say it. You're banned. Finally, it confirmed Saambell the Summoner. A 2011 card was related to Risebell beyond just artistic cues. Why was Hypno Sister trying to corrupt Risebell? Who was Saambell and what was her relationship to Risebell? This is the biggest Who Asked video I've ever seen in my life. Guys, you know 10 years ago Konami made this card of like these, you know, formation of these different lore things? Like, did you know that? And here is like this whole breakdown and analysis of this. This is the biggest Who Asked, but I'm invested at this point. We would finally get some answers in 2015 with the normal pendulum monster Risebell the Summoner. Oh, is this like... It's a past version of him. Read its flavor text. A kindly elder brother, Risebell takes good care of his little sister Saambell. He reads a magical book with his sister each early afternoon. A harmonious routine that brings a smile to everyone. It becomes clear that Risebell and Saambell were good siblings with no ill intent in the beginning. Oh, yeah, well then Konami made Pendulum. Of course they're going to become evil. Hypno Sister likely enchanted Risebell out of jealousy that she didn't have a loving brother of her own. Or she was missing a high skill. The aforementioned anti-pend effects make sense. Corrupted Risebell lost its pendulum status. Wait, aren't one of these idiots on that continuous trap card Unending Nightmare? The origins of the Risebell, the Star Adjuster, become clear, but what happens to him after his transformation? Well, there are 2 reigning theories. What are there in the Risebell community? One which offers hope while the other offers complete despair. Troll despair, one would say. Theory 1. Risebell gets ambushed by Hypno Sister and entranced by her Wavering Eyes gets corrupted. This corruption transforms him into a powerful being capable of moving the very stars of the galaxy. Pretty advanced type of lore for someone who's a pack filler. However, this new form feels empty to Risebell. He can't tell why at first. Still under Hypno Sister's I think I need to extend Sado's ban by like a week. Maybe permanently. Because you've dipped that into my subconscious now. Hypno Sister falters for a moment, allowing Risebell to remember his true identity and break free. The issue with this theory is that it looks as if Adjuster is trying to escape in unwavering bonds, not Psyker. This brings us to Theory 2. Risebell still gets corrupted by Hypno Sister while spending time with Saambell. He tries to break free from the spell by recalling his wavering bond, but he ultimately fails in the act. Hypno's sister's enchantment gives Risebell incredible power to the point where he can control the stars. Yet, what is power without love? Even under a spell, the summoner subconsciously remembers his past. Risebell, to Hypno's sister's dismay, is an empty shell, subjected to an unescapable, unending nightmare. Saambell, the Starbonder, released in 21, is the most recent entry we have into the story of Risebell. It's clear Saambell wishes to save Risebell, but whether or not her attempt is successful still remains a mystery. Who's who again? Yeah, there's too many bells. There's two, you know, there's a lot to keep track of. Wow. Oh, fuck you! Bro just dropped 10 years of lore and didn't give me a conclusion. I'm so mad. I'm actually so upset, dude. Bro, is this gonna be like the Game of Thrones of Yu-Gi-Oh lore? Like, do I need to wait 15 years for someone at Konami to, like, remember to write the rest of this? Come on, dude. You can't blue ball me like that. Well, how does the story end?